Welcome back, family. We're so glad you joined us. Being a mom is a challenge at the best of times. And as a fellow mom, you know that we often doubt ourselves, worry if we're doing the right thing, or what we can do to improve things. Being a lesbian mom is no different, which we're about to find out, except they have extra obstacles to overcome that heterosexual couples don't need to worry about. But first and most important is our number one. They're just like every other mom. Yep, that's correct, family. Lesbian moms are the same as other moms. They love their children and would give their life for their child. They want to see their children succeed and grow up to be well-adjusted adults. They host play dates, sleepovers, and watch their kids take part in sporting events. They go on road trips, enjoy delicious meals together, play games, laugh, and surprise, surprise, they live like you'd expect any family to live. So let's dispel one of the biggest myths of having gay parents. Number 2. Their children don't automatically become gay. That's not to say that their children won't be gay, but the odds of that happening are the same with children born to heterosexual couples. A study conducted since the 80s, the National Longitudinal Lesbian Family Study, had some interesting findings about our lead statement. Dr. Nanette Gartrell, the report's lead author, said that her work challenges ancient stereotypes and fears that children of lesbian parents would be psychologically harmed by having gay parents, and that most children would also be gay. These fears, she adds, hold no water whatsoever. And while we're here, if your child has a friend with gay parents, male or female, we promise they're not going to try and convert your child. All they want is the same respect and kindness that every single human being deserves. Number 3. Both mums are the real mum. Family, here's invaluable advice if you ever meet lesbian mums. Don't ask them who is the real mum. They are both the real mums. It's as simple as that. Lesbian mums aren't hoping to fill the role of a father. They're just out to love their wife or partner, love their children, and guide them to be the best they can be. In many same-sex homes, the mums might have different names to differentiate themselves. Mum or mummy or mom and mamsy, whatever, because it could be confusing if your kid is calling mom and both moms reply, yes. And remember, you are not less of a parent if you didn't give birth to your child. Ask any father or family that has adopted their children. Number 4. They ensure their children have wonderful role models of all sexes. Lesbian moms ensure that their children have good role models in their lives, both male and female. And again, isn't it exactly the same as heterosexual couples? They too want their children to have excellent role models. Lesbian moms make sure their children are exposed to all kinds of role models, from men who play an equal role in household and child-rearing duties, to women who are out hanging swings, replacing gutters, and doing things traditionally reserved for men. Which leads us to our next point. Number 5. Children of lesbians don't miss out on doing dad stuff. If you're worried that the children of a lesbian couple are missing out on doing dad stuff, it's time to stop worrying. Women are quite capable of fishing, heading to a football game, surfing, DIYing, barbecuing, camping, preparing the perfect steak, and all of the things you can think of. The children of lesbian moms are not missing out and turn out just fine. Number 6. Lesbian moms teach their children to be accepting of all kinds of families. This is a huge bonus in any gay family. Their children are more accepting of all sorts of families. 2 dads, 2 moms, adopted children, step-parents, step-siblings, half-siblings, and any family dynamic you can think of just won't faze them. The children of gay parents are also a huge help to their friends who are struggling to come to terms with their own sexuality. The home of a gay couple will always be a safe place for any child going through a change, and whose family are not wanting to accept that their child might be gay. It's time we break some stereotypes down at number 7. They don't wear flannel, drive a Honda Civic, or necessarily love country music. Wait, what? Yep, not all lesbians wear flannel. So just because the mom on the school run loves her flannel doesn't make her a closet lesbian. It just means she loves flannel. Not all lesbian moms drive a Honda Civic, nor do they all love country music. Although, who doesn't love a little country music? They don't all have cats, hate men, love Tegan and Sarah, and watch the L Word. Family, best to throw those stereotypes out the window. Number 8. Children of lesbians have an open approach to gender roles and sexuality. It makes sense. They're exposed to same-sex relationships as part of the daily. So it's not an eye-raising sight to see 2 men or 2 women together. Studies suggest that children of same-sex parents feel more comfortable expressing all sides of their own gender identities and don't feel the need to be more masculine or more feminine. Studies also bring forward the thinking that there is less pressure on children of gay parents to conform to a gender stereotype. Speaking of stereotypes, at number 9, lesbian moms smash gender roles. Family, there are many questions that get asked for same-sex relationships, including the most common being, who's the man in the relationship? The point of a lesbian relationship is that there is no man. So move on to the next question. Who does the man jobs, i.e., who hangs a picture or who fixes the plumbing? Well, either one of the moms will do the job because they're just as capable of hanging a picture or removing a downpipe. Or if they're not able to, they'll just hire someone who is skilled, exactly like a heterosexual family would do. Gender roles, and we put that in inverted commas, can also shift depending on the task at hand. For example, one mom might be good at hanging pictures, while the other mom might have a good understanding of plumbing. Then, guess what? That night, one mom cooks the dinner while the other does the laundry. All pretty standard stuff. Number 10. Having a baby can be a long process. It's obvious, having a baby is a little more of a process than doing it the old-fashioned way. There are so many options available to make it happen. So deciding on the method is just step 1 of many. Will you be adopting? Will you get a trusted friend to donate sperm? Will you go through a reputable sperm bank and choose an anonymous donor? Who will carry the baby? And those are just 4 of the many questions that need answering before lesbian moms embark on their journey to become parents. And family, if you are curious to find out the method your lesbian mom friends made, please remember to say congratulations first. Otherwise, you're just being rude. Number 11. The sperm donor is not the father. What is a father or a dad? It's someone who is playing an active role in the life of the child. By identifying the sperm donor as the child's father, it implies that there is something missing from that child's life. There are feelings of loss or abandonment. What the donor has given is given life. The same applies for women who donate their eggs to someone who can't conceive naturally. She may have a biological connection to the child, but the real mother is the one that carried the baby for 9 months, who gave birth and fed her little one. Donors also don't consider themselves the real mother and undergo psychological testing before they are allowed to donate eggs. Number 12. Studies suggest that children of lesbians have higher levels of self-esteem. There's a reason for this find, and that involves the journey that gay parents undergo to become parents. It's a decision that is well thought out and discussed ad nauseum. It's not like in a heterosexual relationship where you could just fall pregnant accidentally. Well, it would take a lot of explaining if that did happen. It formed part of the same lengthy study we mentioned earlier, where Dr. Nanette Gartrell confirmed the following. Child and adolescent outcomes have more to do with the quality of parenting than the sexual orientation of the parents. The children in the study, 51 of them, all reported higher self-esteem scores and lower conduct problem scores than children of heterosexual parents. The Australian study of health in same-sex families came out with similar conclusions, stating children of gay couples are thriving in terms of health and familial wellness. In a nutshell, gay parents are very active in their children's lives and they want to be there. Number 13. You do worry about your kids being the target of bullies. It goes without saying that gay parents worry that their children will be the target of bullying. And we can educate our children as much as possible, but those that really need educating are the parents of the bullies. Because if heterosexual parents are telling their children that gay parenting is wrong or sinful, and they don't deserve the same rights as straight couples, that's the root cause of the problem. Not the family that are out loving each other and providing a good home for their children. Like the late American activist for LGBT equality, Barbara Gittings once said, equality means more than passing laws. The struggle is really won in the hearts and minds of the community, where it really counts. Number 14. Children will thrive in any stable environment. Family, regardless of whether you are a straight family, a gay family, a family with queer or trans parents, or parents that are bi, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that the family environment is a safe place for the children. There is no point in a heterosexual parenting dynamic where there is fighting, shouting, screaming, or abuse taking place. Just because there is a mom and a dad doesn't mean it's a stable environment. Same goes for same-sex marriages and relationships. Gay dads, don't worry, we've got you covered too. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications so you can be alerted for when our video is released about what people didn't know about being a gay parent. Number 15. Their business is their business. Just like what happens behind the bedroom doors of heterosexual couples is private, it's the same with same-sex couples. Be cool and ensure that you give the same respect and privacy to lesbian moms as you do to other moms. Tennessee Williams, the American playwright, once said, "What is straight? A line can be straight or a street, but the human heart? Oh no, it's curved like a road through mountains." Family, what do you think we should add to our next video when we chat about 15 things you didn't know about being a gay dad? We'd love your input. If you're a gay parent and keen to follow those on a similar journey to yours, who share the same values, there are a few blogs you should look at. My Two Mums is a goodie. Meet the Wilds is very sweet, especially as mums Amber and Kirsty have been soulmates since they were 15 years old. And Mombian is a great place to connect with other lesbian mums and share stories, experiences, and advice. Thanks for watching. Reach out to us by subscribing, and thanks for the thumbs up.